What up, y'all? It's Loic. You might know me as Watermelon, but my name is Loic. And basically, in 2 days, I'm going to leave my country. I'm going to travel the world and try to become a successful and famous streamer. I have $2,000, and I vowed to myself that I would not be going back to my home country before I make at least like $10,000 in a month. I need to have some type of, I need to have like real success before I come back to my home country. So I'm betting everything on this, completely everything. This is do or die. There's no die because I'm going to succeed. And uh, and yeah, I'm really excited. And there's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this. You know, guys, I always wanted to be rich. Ever since I was a child, I thought to myself, genuinely, I thought to myself, I'm going to be extremely rich. And that's the answer when people ask me, what are you going to do when you grow up? I actually, up until 11, I would say I'm going to be a rapper. But then when I got to 11, I realized, like, shit, I'm not going to be a rapper, but I'm going to be massively rich. And that's what I would say. And when people ask me, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That always stayed the answer. I never switched it up. And, uh, and I've been trying to make money, guys. I tried copywriting. I tried a bunch of silly hustles, so much stuff, like both online and in person. I tried to open a vape shop. I tried so many little hustles, like, and I used to work in a work plant, for example. I used to work in a work plant, in a cardboard plant, and I would come home after my shifts, and I would spend hours and hours on copywriting. And mind you, my shifts were 12 hours long. Eventually, I used up all of my vacation time, my paid vacation time, and my unpaid vacation time. I think it amounted up to 24 days all in total that I had a vacation, and I took them all in the middle of the winter. I didn't take them in summer. I took them in winter in an attempt to never go back to work and grind like 12 hours a day. And it didn't work out. And guys, my plan used to be I'm going to get rich and then I'll start living because I always wanted to live. I already lived in a few different countries. Um, and I always wanted to travel the world to merge myself into different cultures. And the idea was to do that after I got rich. But I'm 23 years old now and I'm not rich yet. And like the repetition, seeing the same thing every day, I feel like it's actually destroying my soul. And I'd rather live and get rich in the process. No matter what, I want to live a story worth telling, guys. There's a reason that everybody watches movies, TV shows, everyone reads book. We kind of all live vicariously through that. But me personally, sometimes I'll ask myself, like, would I ever care to watch my movie? Like, if it was a movie about someone doing everything I did in the last year, would I give a shit about even watching the trailer? And seriously, I wouldn't. I wouldn't care because I haven't been doing anything really exciting, anything really fun, anything suspenseful. And I mean, I find it kind of crazy. And the reason I find it crazy is because, truthfully, when it comes down to it, I can't prove that I'm not in a movie. I can't prove that any of what I see is real. It could be someone else's GTA. And ask yourself, like, would you ever play any video game again if you had to get on the game and do things you only do in real life? Things that you only personally do? You wouldn't. So you don't really idolize yourself. You don't live something that you find worthy of watching, of existing. And I want to live something that I find worthy of watching, no matter what the risks are. I'm gonna make sure that my story's cool because, like I said, I don't know if any of what I see is real. It very well might be some aliens GTA. It could be a simulation. So how fucking shameful would it be to live to live a boring life in something that isn't even real. So I'm risking everything. I'm leaving in 2 days. The first country I'll be going to is Costa Rica, and I'm gonna try to stay there for what, like maybe 1 month, 2 months at most, and I'm gonna keep moving to a different country every single time. I started to post on TikTok about it, and I didn't get a lot of views, to be honest with you guys. I I didn't get a lot of views. I got like 100 views on my first video. Then I was like, okay, well, I need to somehow get some type of attention to my project. So I started to type a bunch of comments in popular videos, comment sections, mainly Speed, because that's kind of what he does. Like he travels and he interacts with people. And that kind of worked, you know. I got a lot of people supporting me, a lot of people hitting my DMs. And one which is kind of funny, you know, guys, my plan was to get in Costa Rica. I'm going with my friend and my girlfriend. My plan was to get there and just look for a cameraman like on the street, like just go up to people. Like I'm very socially capable. I can kind of visualize things and make them happen um, socially. So that was my plan. But someone hit my DMs and he said, um, can I come with you, stranger, please? And I said, well, give me your number, and if it makes sense, we'll see. So I called him and I told him, like, would you be willing to film if you come with us? And it turns out the dude is studying videography and he has a camera. And and yeah, I'll be seeing him in like 2, 3 days. He seems like a really cool guy. So I thought that was really cool, you know. When you just try a little bit, the universe is really giving. So my journey begins um, on January 27th of 2026. I'm going to be massively successful this year, even though it doesn't really matter to put a timeline on it. As long as you try, success will come. So yes, I am in a rush because I mean I don't really have any money, and my survival is dependent on the assumption that I'm going to make money streaming within 2 months. Because I think with the amount of money that I have, I can survive for 2 months. I'm going to be honest, have 1 month of Airbnb already paid. So that's that. Then I can spend maybe like $500 on food. And yeah, I think I can survive for 2 months. So 2 months. And I have to make money in this very short amount of time. You know, people take a long time to blow up, but it doesn't matter because this is the day where I'm escaping the repetition. Um, no struggle compares to the struggle of aging without living. So no matter what comes my way, I'll be ready, and I'll be excited to share it with you guys. I'm gonna be streaming like at least 12 hours a day, maybe like at least 10 hours per day. I'll be waking up and streaming from day to night, going out in the streets, interacting with strangers, trying to make stuff happen, maybe like doing random hustles to make money. And eventually I do want to, you know, like I want to stream, but the reason I want to stream is not only to entertain, but I want to be positive. I want to motivate as well. So I'll be streaming myself going to the gym as well. I'll be streaming myself like educating myself as well. And when I have enough money from streaming to start a business, I'm going to stream the entire process as well. So the goal is not only to be a streamer, the goal is to be a positive person and be useful. That's my goal. So I'll be live at the airport. Um, Thursday, Tuesday, I'll be live at the airport on Twitch. I'll leave my Twitch username in the description. Have a good day, guys. See ya.